Coming up on today's Code Bet Daily, we are looking at a whole mess of player props, best bets, game picks, everything you need to sort out your punting over the next 24 hours. I'm covering a whole mess of some awesome NBA slate. Alex, what have you got?
I dislocate my shoulder and try and get us a trip to Portugal.
Dig it. Liam.
Yeah, I'm having a look at Champions League Test cricket and getting
Be quiet,
interrupted a
Stats
lot.
guy.
Oh, how rude. I'm not coming to the
That's enough out of you. You're fired, right? Go Bet Daily. It's got everything you need. Go check it out right now.
Racked up like €100 worth of fines, and someone said, if you shave your head, we'll clear your slate.
Welcome to Code Bet Daily for Tuesday, March 6th. This is episode 65 of Code Bet Daily. I am your host, Jaymz Clements. I'm the editor of CodeBet. It's a very good website that we like to call codebet.com.au because that's its name.
And we call things by their names.
We do. We try to at least. That's where you go for all your betting comparisons and odds, needs, and analyses and whatnot. Joined, as always, by the pontiffs of punting, Alex Donnelly over there. He's about to do a cartwheel.
Yeah, apparently, but I used my words and now I have to stand by them, apparently, so that's great.
Yeah.
On your cliff house, you beautiful, beautiful animal.
His horse came in, so later in the show, he's actually going to do an actual live on-camera cartwheel. He's been practicing the last 2 days. I love it. Well, last 24 hours. And, of course, as always, the stats guy.
How are we? Very happy with
How are we? Are we good?
Yeah, we good?
How good are Fulham stats go? Oh, that's right. They stink.
So my man Solomon got up there. He was paying a lot more than Fulham to win, so I was very happy with that this morning.
Thanks, Thomas
Nailed the
Frank.
Solomon pick. It was good. Right, this is Code Cartwheel Daily, and
Code freezing day.
we're just all about what we're
It's
looking at
cold in
today.
here.
What do? We look at betting stuff.
Yeah.
It's
Sometimes.
daily.
Well,
That's what it
most of the
says on the tin.
Sick.
We'll do that. We've got player props, game picks, best bets for today, tomorrow, whatever. What are we looking at today? Me. I'm covering all NBA again. There's actually some really fun. Like, this is the weirdest, coolest part of the season. The last sort of
matchups.
4 or 5 weeks. It's going to get chaos. Tomorrow's slate just has a couple of like must-win games for some teams. I'm loving that. So I'm going all NBA. Stats guy, what have you got?
Yeah, we got the Champions League back tomorrow morning, so I'm going to have a look at that. And then a bit of Test cricket. There's 3 Test matches coming up this week that have been intriguing.
Nice. I like that. What have you got, Alex?
I'm looking at
Do a
the
cartwheel.
AFL
Shut up. Do a cartwheel. Do it.
Do I do it now?
Do it
Right.
now. I'm going to throw Stats guy at you.
This is going to end bad. I might move.
it.
I might move.
Let's go. Come on. That's how he died. He died doing what he loves.
There's literally
Cartwheels.
no room at all.
Oh, that was shocking. All right. He's fired. There you go. He's apparently going to talk about some sports as well. No one really cares. That cartwheel was just...
It was horrendous.
Oh, yeah, it's probably better than what I would
I
do.
got free money because prize money is
No one can hear you because you aren't talking into a microphone. But,
free money. How good?
all right, what are you looking at today?
I'm looking at
AFL.
AFL and Champions League, I think.
No
Before
one
our
said
big
that.
look at the AFL season tomorrow. Stats guy is red. Look at him. Look at his face.
He's just excited.
He's happy to be here. He's got a
I
new
love-
hair.
I just
He's
love
got a new
cartwheels.
haircut. He is cashed up, ladies, after Solomon scored for him this morning at
second
6:50. Get around the stats guy.
All right, there you go.
Oh,
This
thank
is
you, cartwheel man.
Well, he said he's going to move out this morning, so him and Liam
I
must be
did.
getting that place together. It's
I
in the
think
group
so. I
text.
think you said that.
tune in later for Code Bet House.
Yeah, I'm doing MTV Cribs.
the new MTV reality
Yeah.
show. That's gonna
Welcome
take
to my
over the
crib.
world.
We have no heating and no air conditioning because it's expensive.
But all we do is put on awesome multis.
Yes.
Code Bet Daily House. All right.
We live off me garang and the free fruit at work.
Nice. Let's get into it. One player prop for tomorrow.
Oh
This is
my
a future for me, but it's Emmanuel Quickly, sixth man of the year.
Really sore.
I love this one. The New York Knicks beat the Boston Celtics yesterday.
Oh, we hate playing the Knicks.
All because of Quickly.
Mhm.
The weird part is didn't come off the bench. Started in place of
He
Jalen
did, yeah.
Brunson. But this is the thing. Emmanuel Quickly, he's been a gun off the bench most of the season. The favorite, we've talked about him before, Stats Guy. Malcolm
I've got
Brogdon.
money on him. I really want Brogdon to hold on, but he's injured.
This is the thing. I think this is the flash in the pan narratives that you'll see
Yes.
with awards when it comes to the NBA. You're seeing it pop off now as well, right? With
Knicks are
Joker,
going well.
as well with the MVP. And
Yep.
it's like, oh, geez, he couldn't possibly win it 3 times straight. They're only giving it to him because he's like Euro. It's like, that's not
What is
how
that?
it
Yeah, what?
works. Kendrick Perkins, you idiot.
Yeah, he said
Anyway.
something to that. Anyway.
Giant dummy Kendrick Perkins.
Yes. Big
Either
man.
way, this year deserves a bit of the shine, though, does Emmanuel Quickly, because this is the thing when it comes to awards. He's a Knick. The Knicks are always going to get a bit of shine
Those
if they're
big teams,
good.
yeah.
They got an awesome, rampant, crazy, loud That's the key part.
Loud, yeah.
fan base.
Absolutely, they do.
And so they have a massive game on their Sunday night, which is on national TV against the Celtics. It goes to double overtime. He basically wins them the game in that second overtime.
Yep.
He's slicing, he's
did.
dicing, he's absolutely downsizing. I don't know. But it was gnarly to watch. But again, he didn't come off the bench. But
Yeah, I don't get the award's sometimes funny like that.
he's very good, but these are the flash in the pants. He's now dropped to $2 with BetR. That's the best price you can actually get him at.
That's
He's
crazy.
actually shorter across, I think, Ladbrokes and Bet365 at the moment.
It would have been so much a month ago.
Exactly. Now, you've got Brogdon sitting there still right there with Quickly. And I think this is kind of like it's going to come down to these two, I dare say, unless Norm Powell makes a massive run. He's still at 41 elsewhere. You can get him $9 in
that's
BetR,
good
but
value,
41
to
I
be
think
honest.
it was at Ladbrokes, which is chaos. If Powell has a good couple of weeks, maybe makes a run at it, but it really does feel like it'll come down to these two just because the Knicks have been so good, Quickly gets some shine, but Malcolm Brogdon should still win. So the tip here is like, yeah, if you like Quickly, get on him.
Because he's
Maybe
still $2.
just wait and
yeah.
see if Brogdon drifts a little bit. Then
He
jump
might,
back
'cause
on
he's
him.
injured,
I
yeah.
love it.
It's
And he
making me
probably will.
nervous. Yeah.
He probably will drift. If Quickly plays two more really good games, he'll even get even shorter, and away we go.
Nice.
Right, stats guy, what have you got for your player prop?
Yeah, I'm looking at the Champions League, which is back tomorrow morning. We've got Benfica taking on Club Brugge. We love a bit of Club Brugge. We got Jaymz is there on the weekend,
Where
I think.
stats was going to be at 2 a.m. after he plays his first game of third div this year.
Club Brugge.
I'll be there. I'll be celebrating a Benfica win, hopefully. But
They
yeah.
also stink. Like, let's get that straight.
Who?
Right? Club Brugge.
Well,
in
they're-
relation to the
in relation
Champions
to the
League.
yes, they've made it this
Exactly.
far in the Champions League, which is a credit to a good team.
I also
But
feel like they're getting pummeled though in their domestic league at the moment.
Yeah, they weren't going great.
I haven't looked
Oh.
into it too much, to be honest.
I'll get
but
it up while stats.
I'm going to talk about Benfica. They got their leading goal scorer Gonçalo Ramos, who we loved watching in the World Cup for Portugal.
Love him.
He was awesome. He's got 17 goal contributions this season. He's got 5 goals in the Champions League. I think he's in the top 5 leading goal scorers in the Champions League. He's on fire. Got great finishing ability, really good shot power. He scored 2 goals in their last league game. He's in good form. Takes their penalties, which I absolutely love when you're betting on a goal scorer, because if they get a penalty, he's got an easy shot on goal. $2.05, I think, is really good value. They won 2-0 away from home in Bruges, so I think if they can play
is
at
a
home now,
laugher.
they can.
This
I think
is a
they can win
laugher,
at least 3-0, and he's going to score even 2, but at least 1. $2.
You also got to think. I'm going to talk about them later.
Yeah.
But what do Benfica have to play for other than they're basically
exactly,
through.
yeah. They're really
they
a really
score
good
a
team.
goal and it's like pack her up.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. Yeah.
So-
So, side note, Club Brugge are currently 20 points off the top in the Belgian Pro
Crazy.
League.
And
I
then
told you.
still in the
But in
Champions League.
fairness, Genk do have 67 points. Club Brugge have 46. Only 12 wins and 10 draws. That's a bit, And they've won one of their last 5 in the league.
Yep.
Yeah, right.
Tough
Anyway,
scenes,
I
yeah.
love a bit of Gonçalo Ramos. Lovely
Nice one.
name as well.
So $2.05 at Ladbrokes for an anytime.
Yeah, he's the favourite to score, but when you get at home, I think good value. Over
Like,
$2.
they'll win this Bruges and then they'll get pumped in the next round.
Alex, what's your player prop?
Looking at some goal
Ooh,
scorers
okay.
for Collingwood here, and I had done a bit of study over the last 24 hours.
You've
because
been loving the
I'm
footy season.
so excited
You know,
for
it's
tomorrow's
very
show.
invested. I love it.
Oh, I'm getting right around footy this year. I've been in Melbourne 12 months. I'm all about it. Dan McStay to score the most goals for Collingwood this year. Currently $3, and the thing is, he's a big tall boy who's going to play in the forward line for Collingwood, which is something they lacked last year.
Yeah, they didn't
Yet
have a big
still made a
goalkeeper.
prelim. He's 6'6". Kicked 138 goals from 161 games. Obviously, comes across from Brisbane on a big money deal. And it's not like Collingwood to throw money at a third string forward to come across to their club.
But can he get game time away from Mason Cox? That's the only big question I've got for you here.
Oh, I don't know. I
you-
think
You're
yes,
talking
he
about
can.
tall guys, but Mason Cox is already there. He's
Mason
a
Cox
gun.
wasn't in the top 4 goal scorers for Collingwood last year. I
Oh.
looked,
That's the joke.
yeah,
Alex.
I know. Looked at their top 4.
He might play
Um,
that. I don't mind.
But yeah, last season, the top goal scorer for Collingwood was Myercheck with 41 and Ginnivan kicked 40.
What about my check, actually?
Now, so the worry about this bet, but also when you consider the forward line that McStay was in, his only season best is 28. But
They had a
he
lot
wa-
of forwards, yeah.
He was with stats guys, mate, Chucky Cameron,
Yeah.
Eric Hipwood, and Joe can't kick it straight, but will still kick 60 goals, 108. Danaher. So it comes in from being the number 3 option, not getting targeted all the time, to being he's going to be that lead out man. But it's
I like
also
that.
like, hey, you're also going to play on the best defenders. So it's that sort of it's good, but it's bad.
He also sounds like the worst McDonald's burger ever.
Yeah,
McStay.
it does.
It's like, I got the McStay. What's it do? Not much.
Not much. It's actually like half
Just
a
a patty.
burger.
Just a
They
patty.
just throw what's
Just a bun.
They actually just throw what's left over. Like if they've cooked 11 fillet of fishes, you get the 12th, or if it's the spam McChicken, you cop that
It's a
one.
bit of cardboard.
Yeah, literally. But $3 for him to score the most goals for Collingwood this year, I think it's a good bet
Is
because
he the favourite at $3?
I think he's second
second
favourite
too.
at the moment. But
Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
happy to be on him just
Like
because
that.
I do think he can elevate and kick that 50 goals, which is sort of what Collingwood need to take the next step.
I
I
like
just
it.
think they're going to spread that out a little bit more. That's my vibe.
Well, it was 41,
Yeah.
40, and 28.
Because
was
Mychek's
the
a really
next.
good kick, but they are going to go to him a lot because they don't have Mychek's not your traditional lead up full forward.
Yeah.
So
But he does take a great mark.
yes,
But it also means also having a proper forward means I reckon Jordan De Goey is going to play more time in the midfield as is Pendles instead of resting him forward. You'll keep him in the middle and be like, hey, let's use your elite kicking skills to lace out some forwards.
All right.
nice.
Dig it.
$3.
Good argument. Game picks. Mine's very easy tomorrow. I've got Houston taking on Brooklyn, hosting the Brooklyn Nets. The over, 228.5. That's pretty low.
That
Especially
is very
because-
low.
Houston stink.
Yeah,
And Brooklyn,
Brooklyn.
they can go off at the drop of a hat.
McAllion
Look,
Bridges. Yep.
Michael Bridges is out there just dropping 40-something the other day. He
Yep.
had a massive game against the Boston Celtics on the
He
weekend.
did. Yeah.
So I'm going to go the over here just because Houston are horrible. Like offensively, Brooklyn aren't exactly lighting it up since the All-Star break. They do tend to have like these games where it sort of fits in that sort of 100, but that 100 to 110 mark, which is pretty low at this point, when it comes to the NBA.
Yep.
But the upside is right there. Once they get going, and if you're not playing defense, they will light it up. And that's
Houston are
exactly
horrible.
what Houston will do because they are the second worst team in the NBA on defense.
Ooh.
This is going to be an absolute fireworks show. Get all over Brooklyn and Houston with the over, 228.5. And I'm going to take the -7 for Brooklyn as well. This is like 130 to 120. Book it.
Nice.
Nice one. Stats guy, what do you got?
I'm going back to Benfica against our favourite
watch
Club
out.
Brugge.
Dig
yeah,
deep today.
Are we
Digging
trying to
deep.
get a trip to Portugal? Because I'm also got Benfica in
yeah.
my
I'd go
next
to
thing as well.
Lisbon and give it a watch.
Code Portugal.
We're going to get there very quickly with the games in the morning.
Next
yeah.
season, stats guy. Jesus.
Okay, I'm going for this game because it's a good big game.
Guess that's what happens when you don't pay rent. You got money for airfares.
Didn't you say that he's got 200 grand saved?
Yeah,
for
no,
life?
Yeah, that's it.
Not
Yeah.
me. I bloody wish. Anyway, Benfica.
Can I have 20 bucks? Just between mates.
Seriously. Nappies are expensive for poor Jim, mate.
Yeah, that's true. All right,
I can keep
Benfica.
myself in some soy baby chinos, mate. Like soy baby chinos.
But he has a new hat.
He does have a new hat. Anyway, the squid. Anyway,
All right,
keep,
I got a
keep
tip
going,
somewhere
Stats
in here.
guy.
Yeah,
Say your words. Use your words.
Oh, thank. I was trying to. Benfica have only lost one of their last 20.
You know what I like about Portugal?
Here we go.
Is the food.
Especially when I'm on my honeymoon as well, but they didn't have any games there at the
Chicken.
time.
No
It was
way.
absolutely shocking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I'm
happy to know
I'm
that.
planning on going to Portugal. In
Hey, I'm
fairness.
not doing my tip anymore. I'm done.
Benfica to win to 0. Done.
All right, next.
Hashtag spoiler alert.
Stats guy's going to talk about Goncalo Ramos for the next 6 minutes.
Oh, I could, but no, they've only lost one of their last 22 games at home in all competitions. So
That's
they're-
awesome.
Benfica are a really strong team at home. They got points against the huge clubs of PSG. They got a draw against them. They beat Juventus earlier in the Champions League as well. So they know how to beat big clubs. Now they're playing Club Brugge, who we said are a lot lower. They've got Gonzalo Ramos. You've got Otamendi, who is from Argentina, really good in defense. And yeah, because of that, I think they can win to 0 at $2.25. And I got there
Actually-
eventually.
That's not bad. The 225 to win to 0.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because you only get them
I
a
don't.
dollar.
I also don't mind you, Bruges. If you want to bring us over for a code bet daily from Club Brugge, I'm also in for that too.
it's Club Brugge. Alex, what have you got?
Yeah, I'm looking at Tottenham and AC Milan. Tipping an AC Milan here at $4.
Ooh.
Why are Tottenham favourites? Seriously,
That's a very good
Is that,
question.
is it? It's their home ground. That's
Yeah,
the only
and-
reason. That's the only reason they're favourites,
like
probably.
seriously, Tottenham lost to Sheffield and Wolves in the last week.
That is true.
So really hard to trust them, and they're $1.80 to win this game.
Mm.
Absolutely not.
So
they're-
in your Champions League preview that's up on the very good website,
Yes.
codebet.com.au,
Get around it.
I feel like you actually buried the lead in your little piece about this game because AC Milan, will win this.
Yeah.
I just feel like, hang on a second, we're burying this.
They've been
AC
poor.
Milan are
haven't
good.
they, as well?
yeah,
What's going on?
I tipped the double chance in the game. I think AC
Yep.
Milan are going to qualify through to the next leg.
Yep.
But I'm tipping, this could be 0 or 1
Yep.
or whatever. Because the thing is, Tottenham have lost their last 4 knockout matches in the Champions League. Given their current form, the fact that Richarlison, for all the money, has scored 2 goals all friggin' season is just a joke, and it's absolutely hilarious.
That is a joke.
Still no Hugo Lloris for Tottenham either. They need to score 2 or more goals to qualify for the next round. They can't score against Sheffield or Wolves. How are they going to do it against Milan?
Yeah, no chance. Like,
Come on.
So Milan sort of stink like domestically at the moment. But
Yeah,
I
they
think
haven't been
just
great.
ripped
They're
off.
fifth. They're 5th, but Napoli are about a mile in front of everyone else.
Yeah.
They're 3 points
They're
off
actually-
second.
But Milan have
That's
also
true.
ripped off, I think, like 4 of their last 5.
Yeah.
They've won, right?
Yeah, so they've won 4 of their last 5. They lost over the weekend,
Milan
but
fans.
they're 5th in the Serie A, but they're like, 2 or 3 points off of second. So it's not like they're too far
Yeah,
away.
I'm having a look
Because
at it right
Napoli
now.
are home and hosed in the league.
Yep.
AC Milan, $4, happy to take that, but also just charging into the double chance at $1.83.
That's great
Like
value. Double
Tottenham,
chance. Yeah.
Jesus, you can't. I know saying this as an Arsenal fan, but seriously, their form is awful.
They stink. Right, best
It
bets for today,
stinks.
tomorrow.
It stinks.
Mine is very simple. Milwaukee. It's Algonquin for the good land.
Yep.
To rip off an NBA Australia phrase, wearing the t-shirt. Go check it out.
Hashtag free
Milwaukee at Orlando. This is a fun one because Orlando were built in the mold of Milwaukee. Basically, they're like, right, what we're going to do?
Okay.
Our dude who ran Milwaukee, he's now running Orlando. He's like,
okay.
what did I do in Milwaukee? I just drafted long
Guns.
dudes.
Yeah.
Just long dudes. I want length. Doesn't matter if they can shoot, whatever, we'll teach them. And he just like drafted, everybody was massive, long, length. Of course, he also drafted Thon McCurr, beloved Australian, but
I missed that karate
still.
kicker.
the Kung Fu Thon, we called him. But still, Orlando, basically, it's the Spider-Man meme, but we're not as good as you. It's like crummy Spider-Man pointing an actual Spider-Man. Because Orlando are young, not quite as good.
Pretty good season.
They've changed that sort of philosophy a little bit of late. They took Jalen Suggs in the draft 2 years ago. They made the trade. They traded Vooch, big Nikola Vucevic, to Chicago for a bunch of other sort of dudes and draft picks. They got Wendell Carter Jr., who I love. But really, this is all about like the length of Paolo Banchero versus Giannis. It's an awesome game.
Great
matchup. Bucks are 15, 12, and 4 against the spread on the road. That's really good. 15, 12, and 4. Magic is 17 and 15 at home. That's also pretty good against the spread.
That's solid.
The tricky part here for me is the Bucks. They're on a 16-game win streak.
That's a lot.
Got snapped
not
on the
bad.
weekend by Philly.
Yes.
You know
The
what happens
Chokers.
usually? You know what happens? What happens usually when a big win streak gets snapped?
You lose again.
You lose again.
Yep.
So my vibe here is the Magic are getting 7 points at home. $1.90
They like
with
covering the line,
Ladbrokes.
yep.
I am all. Can I lean into that? Oim. I am.
I didn't know what you said there.
Oim. I am all over that one. All over.
Nice.
The Magic Man getting +7.
Oh, nice.
And if you want to throw in a multi tomorrow for the NBA, Nets, Warriors, Lakers, just head-to-head winners, $3.53 with better. Love
nice.
that.
Boom.
That's because they're all about $1.50 each, just head-to-head. And I don't think there's a chance the Nets lose to the Rockets, the Warriors, nor they. I think they're at home, and the Lakers, no chance as well because they're playing the Grizzlies, and that is just a horror show there for them at the moment.
Awesome.
There you go. But Milwaukee, Orlando, love the +7 for the Magic.
Get around the Magic.
Liam, what do you have there? Stats guy.
Yeah, I'm having a look at some Test cricket. We got 3 pretty big Test matches
Are
coming
you
up
betting
this
the
week.
line again?
No more lines. I said after last
Bangladesh
night.
smashed
I'm so
England
happy
last night.
Bangladesh beat England, but that went against my tip.
What's the line look like in a test match?
Whatever stats guy says, do the opposite.
I don't think they don't do lines. I'm
I was
pretty
going to
sure.
say, it's like,
They don't have one, they don't
the
have one.
line is
I have
half
looked
an
at it.
inning. Like,
Half an inning, yeah.
67
8
runs
wickets.
and
I don't know.
9 wickets.
No, they don't have one. I don't think so. All of these Test matches I'm going through are very heavy favourites. So I decided why not put them in a multi because I think they can all absolutely smash them. So
Bookies must love you. I'm just going to take the 3 shorties and
favourites
multi
always
them.
win, sir.
yeah, they do. They don't always win. I meant these favourites will win.
I clip that one up. The favourite always
No,
wins.
it definitely does. It definitely.
But
does.
to be honest, I don't mind it. So read on, stats guy.
Thank
read
you.
on.
I'm trying.
Please.
I've had a long. Every one of my bets just gets derailed, but that's okay. I'm going South Africa head to head against the West Indies. They played last Test. South Africa won by 87 runs. It wasn't too convincing, but you got Rabada in amazing form. He's probably
Hello, Mata.
yeah.
Hello, Fada.
Oh, you
You
love
better
that.
watch out for
Kagisa
South
Rabada.
Africa's Rabada.
But yeah, he's on fire. He's probably one of the most intimidating bowlers in the world. You got Markram, who also made 100. So them head to head, I'm taking against the West Indies. Then I'm going New Zealand head to head against Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka are a lot worse team than England playing baseball. So New Zealand absolutely killed it in their last Test. somehow beating England, who people thought were unbeatable.
Still
with that
angry at
baseball.
you for talking me out of backing England in that final day.
And then Williams,
Such a good game.
Williamson
We were
made
yelling
100.
at
I think he's back in form. Then you got India against Australia. I don't see India having 2 bad tests in a row like that. They were really poor with the bat.
Was it bad test or was it just a pathetic pitch and Travis Head just went whammy?
Even Khawaja, we played really well, but I just can't see Ashwin and Kohli, who were nowhere near their best, doing poorly 2 tests in a row. So I'm going to take India as well. You get $2.40 for all 3 of those to win, which is a lot better than $1.25 and $1.50, which is the max for their normal head-to-heads on Ladbrokes. So $2.40.
South Africa over the Windies.
Yep. New Zealand,
Kiwis
Sri Lanka.
over Sri Lanka. And India over Australia, because apparently you hate Australia. That's fine.
Well, I just don't
Stats
trust
guy
him.
is the new anti-Australian.
I didn't say that. India
He's
haven't
the new
lost
Alex.
back-to-back tests. Sorry, they've lost back-to-back tests once in the last 3 years. India.
Jeez.
So I don't think it's going to happen
not
again.
that long. It's like it's not. As
There's
if
a lot-
it's like
they've played a lot of
27
tests.
years or
Is that at
something.
home or not?
It was against South Africa, actually.
go.
But that was a weird stage in
Interesting stuff. Alex, what have you got?
Yeah, I'm looking at Benfica and Club Brugge as well.
It's Club
We got to
Brugge.
go there.
Yeah, Benfica are going to win, and they're going to win easily. Benfica smoked them in the first leg. Take Benfica and over 2.5 at $1.91. This could be 3 or 4-0. Even stats guys win to nil. I didn't mind. And then
Yep.
also just the sneaky multi of Benfica and AC Milan to both win is $5.44.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Even I'm being a
I
smart
like
ass. Throw Borussia Dortmund in there at about $4, and that'll get you a nice, as I click it there, 21.76 for the 3 legs.
That is actually
Because
pretty good.
Dortmund played Chelsea, and Chelsea have scored 6 goals.
We're on
this
a
year,
one-game win streak.
and Liverpool scored more goals than them in 45 minutes.
Wow. Can I have some of your 200K and I'll bet responsibly. I'll bet responsibly on that.
I don't know where this 200K is.
So, for the perspective of this,
Did a lot
I
of
saw a
both.
thing on social media last night where a guy's like, I was talking to a mate of mine who's 28 and lives at home. He says he
I'm not
saved over
28.
200,000, and I was like, "Oh, do you help out?" And the guy's like, "Yeah, I sometimes buy bread and milk for my parents," which is exactly what Stats Guy does for poor
yeah,
Karen
sure.
and Mark. Like, I would be honestly
know my
charging
whole
him
life.
a good amount of rent because the amount of rent money in Melbourne right now is ridiculous.
The amount of texts I get
you
from
could
you.
make a fortune off your kid Stats Guy here, Karen and Mark.
Yeah. Mark, bump up his rent.
Yeah,
Done.
seriously.
All right.
Or Stats Guy, get the house with Leo.
the COVID
Or
house.
turn the man cave into a studio. We'll record
I'm down for
Codebet
that.
out of there.
I'm
Yeah.
down for that. I'm down for that.
Nice one. All right, that's it for Codebet Daily today. That was a long, off the rails,
Oh, that
ridiculous
was-
episode. Enjoyed it. We'll be back on deck tomorrow. It's going to be an AFL special over-unders.
Oh, yeah. I've got some takes.
All
Can't wait.
18 teams. It's going to be epic. It's going to be awesome. Cannot wait for that
Absolutely.
We
one.
are going to piss off some fan bases or
Yeah.
make them happy. Who knows?
Who knows? So make sure you've already subscribed, like, review, and star it. Actually, chuck in some reviews. That'd be really handy. We should just round up, I don't know, Leo, make him write like 8 reviews. Like,
I
I mean, the
Okay,
social
from
guy
Anon,
should have
from-
many
yes,
different
from
accounts,
Anon.
like Leo at News Perform, Leo at Punters, Leo at
you go.
Codebet.
Not bad. Check us a follow across the socials as well. Facey OG, Twitter, TikTok. You can see Alex do more cartwheels later on, I reckon.
No one wants to see that.
So sore.
No one wants to see that.
Send in any questions via the socials, Leo. I'll flick them onto us. And I think that's it. Thanks, Stats Guy.
Thank you.
Thanks, Alex.
Go Cliff House
Thanks to Gerald Dino over there for producing, as always.
and turning up today.
You did a great job.
Oh, it's okay.
Hey, look, don't throw him under the bus, Alex.
I love you, Gerald.
It's going to make you just star off into the distance now.
Yeah, you're going to shooting star me. It's
Oh,
great.
I'm excited for that.
Shot starred. Thanks to me for keeping this all together very clearly and doing a great job of that. Jeez.
I don't know
way
about
to,
that.
way to signpost it today, Jim. What do we say, Stats Guy?
Gamble responsibly.
All right, Mayo picks come in. Happy punting. Catch you tomorrow. Go Bet Daily. Out.